Hey guys, AtrociTy here, and I'm doing a tutorial for you guys today. It's me on a masking transition. Basically, I'm going to do two transitions. The first one, just kind of, what do you do, just like flying through a window. You know, how do the flying through the window thing. And the second one is going to be pieces coming together. So, the first one looks something like this. No, architect's building here. So just sort of fly through the window, the idea. And the second one is gonna look something like that. You see, just like pieces coming together and one thing straight. So that's basically that one. And so let's get right into it and just make a new composition. So we have a composition here. I'm going to import our clips first. So once you have all your clips in, you just drag clips. Command. I'm going to use this one. Yeah, so just drag that like that. So make sure like all one after another. Basically, you want to create a freeze frame. Let's see if this is a good spot. Back up. We'll find a spot where we can see the window. And basically how you can freeze the frame is basically how you can freeze the frame is just you're gonna use timing mapping. So wow, this is being really laggy. Alright, anyways. Here, just go. Well, let's just try to keep going like that. Alright, so once you have that, basically just mask your window out. Get all the corners. It's good. So now you have these windows. So it'll basically go, everything will go black. If it doesn't go new, but basically all you have to do is go into your masks and change it from add to subtract. So now you'll have this black spot. Right? And what you want to do now is you want to freeze the frame right here. So I'm going to go layer, time, enable timing mapping, create a new one, and hit delete on that. So now you have the keyframe at the end deleted, and you make a new keyframe where you want to be frozen. You can drag the clip so it is right like that. So now, right when it freezes, you will have the keyframe here. And now what you want to do is you want to go into your mask, go down to your mask, one, and go into your mask expansion. Keyframe that right there, and go one keyframe back. And what you want to do is you're going to drag this pixel, the mask expansion, drag the pixels down until the mask disappears. So just go more black. Now once you have that done, it'll basically just go on. Right when it freezes, it'll go on. So yeah, that'll look good. Now, what you want to do is you want to animate the screen sort of zooming in. Now, how you do that is you go into this, and well, this is a little bit long, so it's going to be it's kind of good. It might not be perfect, whatever. So now once you have that, basically all you have to do is 1054. Okay, so now once you have that, there's a second in between. So that's about a second slower than the clip. Now what you want to do is you want to animate going forward. So you want to go right to the up there. And you want to press P on the keyboard, Shift R, Shift S. So that'll bring up your position, scale, and rotation. So now what you want to do is you want to keyframe all three of these, and you want to go to the also you want to go to your pan behind tool, and press Y on the keyboard, click that, and you have to delete your key. Unkeyframe your position for a sec, go behind the pan behind tool, and drag this right in the middle of your window. Now we go back to the other keyframe and keyframe position. Now go back to the end of your clip, and what we want to do right now is we want to go to our position, just going to drag this down and drag it somewhere in the middle. Look, that's about, that's about in the middle of the screen. Once you have it in the middle of the screen, what you want to do is you want to increase, actually, if you want, you can increase the rotation a little bit, something like that, around 35, 40 degrees, just depends how much you want, and just zoom it all the way in until you can't see it. So now that you have that done, let's see, let's go. Now, if you notice, like, it goes pretty fast from one frame. Like, it didn't do so much. No, it slows down. So that's not what you want. What you want to do is you want to go here and take your scale, go to graph editor, and select this, and clicking on it, click easy ease out. And what you want to do is you want to drag this little yellow line, so you create sort of like that. So it'll go slow and speed up right there. So now you can cut that off, and you see it'll start off slow and it'll go in. It makes it look nice. But you can see there's a little bit of a clip under it. You can see part of that over there, and that's what you don't want that. And you can see part of it like right on the edge right here. So what you can do now, to fix that, you drag on this like motion pop. Just search it up, motion down. It comes with that. So drag that on. Select mirrored edges. Now what you want to do is you want to find the spot right up there. Maybe a little bit further. Yeah, so right about there where it's doing that. You want to just drag the width. Let's see what it does. You can drag the width up to about 200, height about 200. So now you'll see it'll go, and it'll just sort of mirror. So basically just make it look like it keeps going. If you have black lines on the top, well, I suggest just removing those before you do the clip. Before you do this, because it'll just mirror the black lines and it'll make it look a little bit weird. But yeah, so it still looks pretty good. So now you'll go and you'll zoom in. So basically that's the first transition. Alright, now on the second one. This one's a little bit more complicated, but it still looks good and it's nice. And I like it. So what you want to do is do the same thing, find the position, somewhere about here. Create, this one's a little different because you're going to be creating a freeze frame on the bottom layer, so you can actually drag this one below it and make it a little bit easier. Make this one go. So now we want to go layer, time, enable time remapper. Now, how are you going to create a freeze frame on this one? Pretty simple. Basically the same thing as the opposite side. So create one there and delete the first one. Now you can try this out and go to value there. And that'll look good. Now, what you want to do is you want to duplicate this 3 times. So you have 3 layers of the same thing. Now, I'm going to rename this one gun because I'm going to have 3 different pieces. And so, first piece I want is this gun and arms for the second piece that I want is going to be the wall and the truck. So I'm going to rename this one wall. And the last one I want is just called the background area. So I'm just going to put it background. Okay, so now you have these. You see, so you'll go and then it'll just like these. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to go and mask all 3 of these. So, how do you do that? Hand tool, zoom in a little bit. I'm just going to do this pretty quickly. You should take a lot more time in doing this, because this is pretty important. It's pretty good. You can make it look so much better just by taking your time. So yeah, so just take your time and mask this out a lot. There we go. So just take your time and just mask this out. A lot better than I do, because this is really bad job for the thing. So once you have that done, what you want to do is just roll it, take the sleeve, and then you just have it done, right? That's good. Now, how you can make this look a little bit better, go into your mask, and you can just drag this down to about -6. Anyways, you can just drag this down to about -5, and then drag the feather up to about 3. So now when you roll this again, it'll just kind of make a little bit better. It's actually very big. And actually increase the extension. Maybe that kind of makes it a little bit too much. Maybe about 1 actually. So when you have feather, basically increase the size, so by increasing it, anyway, so now that you've gun masked out, you want to mask out your wall. So let's just roll some that, the gun again, then the truck in here, and the gun, and then done. This, that, and now once you have that one done, you can, if you want, you can probably mask out the background, but there's a way easier way to do this. All you have to do is go onto your gun, copy your mask, and paste it onto your background. Now that'll go away, but that doesn't matter right now. Go onto your wall and copy the mask, and just go on the background. So now you have those 2 masked out, and now go into your background, go into the mask from that, and change it from add to subtract. So now it'll actually take away the gun and stuff. Now, if you didn't do it perfectly, you might get some stuff inside here. Now, how you're gonna take that away is just gonna go into your mask, and you're just gonna go and just select something like that. And go into your mask and change it to subtract. Now that'll go away. And once you're done that, running out of time. Okay, I really gotta finish this up. So once you've done that, basically all you do is just animate spider. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this. That's zoom out a little bit. Go to the end, and just go P, shape R, S, keyframe, 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 in the beginning, and I'm just going to slow this down. So, yeah. Now, that's all I want for that one. So, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my wall, and I'm going to drag this to the end as well, there, and I'm going to go Shift P, R, S, keyframe, 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 and drag this back, and I'm just going to get this to slide that way. Alright, So once I'm done that, what I can do is go to my background. Now my background, I can look at the fade in or slide. If you want to slide in, just do the same thing that you did on previously. Just like go into your position, rotation, scale, and just slide it. Do it. Okay. You just keyframe, right? Keyframe is to be at the end, right? And then take it to the beginning. Just slide it out, up or down. Whichever one. Make sure it's up. Alright, so anyway, so once you've done that, you can do that, or you can have it fade in. Now, how you're going to do this is vertically, and you're going to go into your background, go into opacity, keyframe it, right where this stuff comes together. This goes right there. That's where I want it to be. So, and then one click forward and turn the opacity to 100. So the previous keyframe, the first one you make, turn the opacity down to 0. So now you'll have it, it'll come, pieces will come up, pieces will come up, pieces will come up, and this will do that. This one will slide in, this one will come up over it, and then this one will just go in, just pop up there, and then they'll start going. So yeah, that's basically it. Now you can do that. You can apply motion blur to all of your frames. Just apply the motion blur to look a little bit better. Just moving kind of. You can also just motion. Give that on the clips. But yeah. That's basically it for this tutorial. I'd like some suggestions for my next few tutorials, so I'm going to start making them. Yeah, so sorry for this being really long. Like the video, it really helped me out. Next time, it'll be a lot shorter. But yeah, that's it. I'm out. Peace.